My name's Angelo, and welcome to We Want Picks. This is our live call-in show. Jacob and I are here. Jacob's looking up freaking Billboard Top 100 songs because it's 420
just to try and prove you wrong.
Is
just to try,
indulging.
Just to try and prove you wrong.
Anyway, we are doing our live call-in show. You can call in. You can talk about the fights. You could ask Jacob for dating advice. You can answer his stupid-ass questions about the top 100 Billboard chart songs. All you need to do is be a premium member. From there, you can get the call-in link on the Premium Alerts channel in Discord, or go to your account page. Shut up. Or go to your account page on the website and click call in there. We have interesting fights this week. Really nice heavyweight main event. We had an awesome co-main, which was moved, but we still have some really good fights coming up this week. If you want $50, as always, I will send you $50. WeWantPicks.com/bets. Use our link to sign up with any one of our betting partners, and we send you $50 as a thank you. It's literally that simple. We pay out many thousands of dollars every single week, and it's affiliate marketing. They're going to pay me for bringing you on as a customer, and then I'm going to slice off a piece of that and pay you as a thank you because we are all in this together. T, I see you in the queue. I'll get to you in 1 second. Unless T is
do you
my
want the
wife
list
from the other room. No, not yet. Premium members, not only do you get to call and hang out and chat with the big boys, you also get all sorts of tools. I uploaded a video that will literally give you a peek behind the curtain. Sam, I see you in the queue. Give us a few minutes. We'll get to the calls.
Wow, loading up here.
Loading up. I just uploaded a video, walks through Premium. Everything that you get, what it looks like, how it all works. So if you guys are more curious, check that out. You get all sorts of tools and information like the line movement tracker, data, metrics, and analytics. You're going to get DraftKings ownership projections and scoring projections. We literally have the best in the industry. I'm very proud of it. I don't do it, though. We have a guy that does it. He is very proud of his work, as he should be. We crush everybody else week in and week out. When I'm saying everybody else, it's not us versus these other YouTubers with their sad little Patreons. It's us versus like roto grinders and these massive companies. We're still smoking them. And we've added new analysts. Artem is the newest analyst. We have a whole queue of people that I'm talking to and figuring things out to get people on board. We're adding other sports as well. We're reaching out to analysts that do football, baseball, basketball, etc. So we're going to get their opinions, get them on the board. And we accept credit cards. I know that was a big holdup for a lot of people. We just released this the other day. We had about 35 new signups in like 3 hours, all because we opened up the floodgates for credit cards. So we can now take credit cards directly. You do not need a PayPal account at all. You don't need to do anything with PayPal. You can come in, pick whatever you want, and then go ahead and pay that way. And that's the intro, Jakey boy. That's the intro. We do have a few callers. Hold on, real quick. Context.
I was going to say, I didn't know. You said context, like you were about to get the context. Yeah,
no.
We were talking about who the number one, because I was listening to music before we started the stream, and Angelo said that the Lil Nas X song was the number one song of all time.
It set a record for longest running. Yeah.
Right. And when I looked at the Wikipedia, I saw 19. I was like, how's it 19th? But it had 19 total weeks. That is number one. Number two.
So I was correct. Okay.
You were correct. Mariah Carey and Boyz II Men, One Sweet Day. And fantastic song.
Wait, what's that song?
One Sweet Day. When she's singing and stuff and the song.
I honestly don't think I do. But go ahead.
Actually, you probably don't. You didn't even know Usher Nice and Slow, which is like probably the number one R&B song of all time.
If I hear it, I probably know it, but I don't memorize song lyrics. I had a life.
You had no childhood.
No, that's just
Mariah Carey and Boyz II Men, One Sweet Day. Despacito is tied with that. Despacito.
You're the whitest person that has ever sang that song.
I know Portuguese now, so... Harry Styles
Spanish
is number 4. Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You. Boyz II Men, again, I'll Make Love to You. Macarena, you were a big Macarena fan, I know, at the skating
100%.
rink. Yeah. Elton John is then back-to-back.
Okay,
Candle in the Wind, Something About the Way You Look Tonight. Mariah Carey again, We Belong Together. Black Eyed Peas, I Got a Feeling.
Okay, you done?
No Mars.
All right, Sam, I'm going to go to you in 1 second, but very quickly, we have a $5 super chat from Quint. Quint always, Quint A, very generous. B, might be our smartest viewer, like genuinely. And he says
it was just his
favorite
birthday too. I think we did that last week. I think I already said. I think I already said happy birthday to him. Actually.
Yeah, enjoy the celebration today, Jacob.
UFC 288 co-main event will be a 5-round welterweight fight between Bilal Muhammad and Gilbert Burns. Gilbert's doing it. They saved the card.
Good for Bilal. Bilal beats Gilbert. We'll talk about that in a minute. I'm putting Sam on. Sam, thanks for calling in.
I was just about to say that. I wanted to break the news.
Oh, break the news to us. Who do you think wins?
Dude, whenever Bilal fights, I just don't see him, like, how he could possibly ever win, and then he does. Like, when he fought Wonderboy, I remember saying to one of my boys, like, I physically cannot envision anything that he can do. And then he just did it. So, like, how many times am I going to look like a moron and say he's not going to win?
That's me breaking down Chris Curtis fights. I've never picked a Chris Curtis fight correctly, ever.
Well, I mean, you were right last time, then.
No, I picked him to win. He lost to Kelvin.
Oh, you picked him to win?
Yeah.
What do you think about him with the headbutt stuff?
I think the headbutt...
And he's like an asshole.
I think the headbutt 100% affected the outcome of that fight. And I think protesting that with the commission's fucking top 5 dumbest things you could do.
It just makes you, it's just a bad look. Like, even with the Hermanson one, too. Remember? Like, he got picked apart with the jab for 25 minutes. And then he won.
Yeah, and then he threw a temper tantrum. Started saying hurtful things.
Yeah.
So who do you think... So, Sam, who do you think wins? And then we'll let Jacob say his piece because he wanted to laugh like an asshole. Who do you think Bilal Muhammad and Gilbert Burns have just announced?
I have a kind of hot take. I'm a big Gilbert fan. But I don't think he'd look good in the Masvidal fight.
Why didn't he look good?
Okay.
That's because Jorge was cheating.
Yeah, he had the lotion on, right? I don't
baby
know.
oil, baby.
I don't know. I just think he subbed Magny, which is good. Like, that's a good win.
Yeah.
And then everybody was like, like, he's going to do this to everybody. So, like, he doesn't do that to anybody, you know?
I completely agree. First of all, that was his first finish in like 8 years or something absurd. And he just fought. And, like, I get it. He's in shape. He finished a camp. It'll be like a month between fights. But, like, it is worse on your body to peak, compete, come down, and then immediately try to go back up than it is to very quickly try to go up from regular. I think Bilal Muhammad's going to win. And you know why? You can trust Bilal Muhammad to be the most boring guy that's ever existed. You can trust him to do that.
Can you do that with Gilbert, though?
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I was
going
to say. He can't be boring. Gilbert's going to be in his face. That guy hates being pressured. He hates being pressured. He has to be the one controlling the distance, controlling the takedowns. Gilbert's not going to give him that. Gilbert's going to be all over. Gilbert's not going to be scared of this dude.
What do you think the line is? I have no idea what the line will be.
We'll know in like a half an hour probably. BetOnline drops those fast.
I bet they like Bilal. I bet he's minus 150.
Oh, I bet it's the other way. I bet it's going to be.
I know. I think bettors like Bilal for the reasons that you say. They love controlling wrestlers because it's safe, right?
Yeah. But Gilbert was minus 500 against Masvidal, and you know
should have been 10,000.
Yeah, okay.
I got a bomb.
Let's see if BetOnline already dropped it somehow. I doubt it, but you never
I think
know.
Gilbert's going to be minus 200. I think people are going to bet him up.
No,
Bilal's fan favorite against Bilal. Nobody likes Bilal, you know.
Yeah, but it's short notice for Gilbert. Bettors won't like that.
Yeah, but it's Ramadan though, right?
It is Ramadan.
But he beat Luque in Ramadan, so who cares?
Yeah, and how? He full blown practices.
I think so.
Well, he said he's the one that wanted to come down, right? Which I thought was weird because of Ramadan. Because you wouldn't eat as much, but then people were saying you don't train as much because you're not eating as much. So,
wait, what's the UFC? I don't even see. BetOnline doesn't have the UFC 288 main event on the UFC 288 page. It's so annoying. Oh, there it is. It's in the middle. All right, never mind. I see it. Yeah, they don't have the odds for that fight yet, so I guess we'll see. It'll be interesting. We'll see what the odds say for sure.
Yeah, thank God that card was looking stinky though without that fight. So thank God they figured something out.
Yeah, both those guys I guarantee are getting paid a lot of money for this fucking fight.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. And good for Bilal. I saw people calling him out on Twitter, being like, all you do is run your mouth and you just keep turning down fights.
Yeah, but he steps up though.
Well, finally, yeah. Good for him. Good for him. What else you got for us besides the breaking news?
This is my first time on. I just want to say thanks for.
Appreciate
It's so weird. Like, I watch all these YouTube guys, and like you guys are the only people who aren't like
Nerds.
whenever I watch people there, I'm like, these guys are like weird. Like
Dorks.
I don't want to like hang out with these dudes. Do you know what I mean?
Well, you don't know me very well, dude.
Yeah, Jacob's not worth hanging out with. I promise.
Yeah.
But I understand exactly what you're saying. They're all nerds.
You know what I'm saying, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's why they hate. I don't know if you've noticed. Any hate that we get is typically from other people that do what we do. Because they've been doing it for a lot longer. They're not as successful. And then they decided, the little one humps his chair and the big one keeps trying to sell me something.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, well, we're normal, hanging out, having a good time. Sorry, life's not as fun on your side of the camera.
It's like they don't realize it's supposed to be like entertaining. You know what I mean?
100%.
Well,
Angela
Angela didn't realize that at first either. I was always told to fucking calm myself. Watch the early videos. I wasn't allowed to joke around. I wasn't allowed to do. I literally was told, we got to keep professional.
No, I let you joke around.
There was nothing.
No,
you were like, dude,
no.
and I was like, you. Even afterwards, sometimes if I joked around too much, be like, yeah, I think that you got, got to be a little bit more professional.
It wasn't the joking.
Like, shut the fuck up.
It wasn't the joking. It was when you would make outrageous picks and bets for fun.
No,
it was
the joking. It was all the stuff.
No, when you made it, when you were making those jokes about William
you
Knight.
You can tell everyone whatever you want to tell, but that was the fact. If you watch
all the raw
videos, I had to sit on my fucking hands. I wasn't allowed to do anything, and finally we got to the point where I was fucking unleashed.
The very first time we broke down William Knight versus Alonzo Menafield 2 years ago. Jacob went off about Jacob used to do our graphics and then he decided he was too lazy to do them, so I do them now. And he was like, "Oh, it took me 2 hours to do this graphic. These guys are so hot," and did this whole thing, and it was great. It was funny, no issues. It was when he'd be like, "I'm picking this guy because I don't know." I mean, yeah, we've evolved and we worked it out. I definitely was a little more strict than I am now, but it was never you can't joke. It was, hey, people are here for advice, and you're having sex with your chair. But yeah, so now Jacob has sex with his chair, and people enjoy the live stream. So.
No, it's more about bananas.
Yeah,
now.
live streams
People really enjoy the bananas.
All right, I got one more question. I'll let you guys go. So, is that cool? Yeah. So like, whenever I really want somebody to win, right? It seems like when they're fighting, I'm like less confident in them, and I feel like everybody else is the opposite. Like when you guys are like breaking down a fight, and you really want one person to win, like when you were breaking down the Giannis fight. Like, does it make you more confident or less confident they're going to win?
Oh, right before the fight starts, I think every single one of my fighters is going to fucking lose. I literally just think, and I'm just like, on the stream and stuff, I'll be like, oh, look at them, they're dominating. But inside, I'm like, oh, fuck, the entire time. I'm scared to death always.
That's the same. I mean, that's what Jacob and I are very different people. If you look at our bets, our unit sizes, they're very, very different. And it's really just because... I see it. I make the pick. I see it. You make the pick. I will next time. I'm just gonna beat your fucking ass on camera one day, and then that's it. Then everybody knows that what you are. Everybody knows. I'm gonna sue you. Yeah, I'm gonna sue you. Yeah, right.
It's pulling guard. It's inverted heel.
Yeah.
I mean, it's everything.
You're gonna hear from my attorney.
It's gonna be everything you could ever imagine. You put a fucking finger on me.
I honestly, and this is with 100% sincerity. I want to wring your fucking baby neck.
You couldn't even get
what I'm going to do.
I'm in and out with this.
I think Jacob doesn't come over anymore because I started doing the fight food vlogs. And he just, the first time he was in that, it was exposed what he actually looks like.
Exposed?
People were like, "Whoa, bro, Jacob really is short as
wow,
fuck.
He's really packing on the pounds, huh? Look at the shoulder development."
Which video was that? I got to look at that.
Holy shit.
The very first fight foods was
look
UFC 284.
You guys see his side chest?
Maybe 283. And people saw Jacob standing in the doorway and they're like, there's a lot of room between Jacob and the top of that doorway. A lot of room. And then that was it. Then my buddy Bo came over. Bo's 6'7", and Jacob stays on the other side of the house. He won't go anywhere near him if there's a camera.
Angela's whole personality is making fun of me. That's
okay. That's fine. You're like the little disease that worked this way in, and I'm just constantly trying to fight that disease away. You're gingivitis. Trying to just
I'm herpes.
Just with random flare-ups. Random flare-ups. Anyway.
Herpes salamander.
Well, thanks for the kind words, Sam. We appreciate it. We genuinely appreciate it. We do take pride in. We think everything we say we believe. Meaning, we're doing our best to have the best possible picks and best bets and stuff like that. And then on top of it, we're trying to be fun, entertaining, and there's choices, right? There's other shows, and we're just trying to make it so that we are the best.
Nobody better than us.
Yeah. All right, nice talking to you, boys. Thank you.
Well, thanks very much for hopping on. Appreciate it. There's a whole bunch of live chats here. Let's see. It is nice to hear that we're basically the coolest kids in a nerd world. What's up? Did I give her any? No. All of a sudden, my youngest starts screaming, my ear, right before bed. It's like, all right, does she have an ear infection, or is this just I don't want to go to bed? Anyway, let's see. Artem needs to fix what poll? What are we talking about? Where is there a poll? Randy, I see you there. We'll get you on in 1 second. Jacob, we have a caller. What are you even looking at? What are you laughing at? Oh, we have $2 from... This is one of Jacob's friends in real life. Jacob's real life friends are still internet friends. I don't know how to describe that politely.
We met on Xbox.
Yeah, you guys met.
That's one of my very good friends.
Jacob
we met on Xbox.
Yeah.
Some of my best friends are met on Xbox, and now we're good friends.
Nothing says.
If you
cool.
want to try and trash, if you want to try and trash video game players right now, you're gonna.
I'm not trashing video game.
I checked
players.
our statistics today. I checked our statistics today.
All
and,
nerds.
64% of our viewers are between the ages of 18 and 35. So you're fucked. Literally, 64% between the ages of 18 and 35. You understand why they connect with me a little bit better now? Does that make more sense now?
I guess so. I'm over here, the family, running life. Anyway, you guys watched me screw up that $200 beef shank. That was fucking annoying.
$40 fucking beef shank.
No, there's two of them. They were $100 each shipped. Anyway, thanks for the $2. I would have put that in the bank account to prevent self-destruction. Randy Winters, thanks for calling in. How you doing?
Hey, how you guys doing?
We're all right, man.
Are you Amish?
He's tall.
No,
how tall are you?
I need to get that haircut. I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize.
You have the accent too a little bit.
I used to work with them, so it doesn't surprise me whatsoever.
In Pennsylvania? Are you from Pennsylvania?
How'd you know?
There you go.
That's the only place Amish people live.
I'm good.
Yeah, right.
What? How tall are you? You move an ox around recently?
No, I'm about Jacob size.
Oh, 5'6", 5'6".
No,
I'm
I'm 5'8".
Oh, so you literally are. No, you literally are, Jacob.
Don't try to bring me down with you. What are you doing? Don't try to bring me down with you. Just accept your. Don't try to bring me down. What the fuck did I do to you?
No,
holy
Jacob's
shit,
5'8".
I'm 6 foot at weddings.
Because he wears lifts. What do you got for us, Randy? What's going on?
I'm just wondering what you guys think's gonna take place against Bilal and Gilbert Burns. How you think that's gonna go?
We just talked about that for a minute. I think and this is literally.
Oh, you didn't even let me answer on my side.
I thought you did. Go ahead. You go first. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say I love Gilbert, and I think it's because I do love the pace and pressure he's going to bring. If this was just another kind of methodical guy that Bilal can take his time, work that new jab he's found into the takedowns, he's going to beat most of those people. But Gilbert's going to stay in his face. He's going to pressure him. He's going to do the offensive wrestling. He's going to try and control the grappling exchanges. And I think Bilal off his back foot is a completely different fighter than the Bilal that you see pumping the jab, and then shooting for takedowns. He's not going to have any space to do anything that he wants to do. And maybe he's able to out-scramble and out-wrestle Gilbert. But I just think Gilbert's pressure is going to be the death of Bilal.
So these are all the people who have taken Gilbert Burns down. And I'm not trying to prove a point. I'm literally learning this right now. Khamzat twice. Damian Maia twice. People aren't trying to shoot on him.
On Gilbert?
Michel Prazeres 5 times, 2 times. Rashid Magomedov. Well, because he only has a 47% takedown defense, but he hasn't been taken down that many times, which tells me people aren't really shooting on him very often.
On Gilbert?
You're correct on Gilbert.
Yeah, nobody wants to go to the ground with Gilbert willingly.
I don't think Bilal has. I think Bilal wins that fight. I mean, I haven't done my full research. What do you think, Randy?
Honestly, I think Bilal's mediocre on his feet, and the only reason he even finds success is because he's constantly threatening the takedown, but I can't see him threatening the takedown against Gilbert. He's honestly probably going to be scared to go to the ground with him. So I
don't think so. I don't know where that narrative comes from because I get it. Gilbert's a very good jiu-jitsu guy. Who has he put in danger off his back? Nobody.
Nobody. But
little arms. He's 100. He's 100. I don't think Hamzat was scared to do it. I think Hamzat just wanted to be the.
He wanted to be getting that war. Once they started getting in that war, Chimaev was like, okay, yeah, let's do this. Because I think he felt the power of Gilbert early, and he was like, I think I can take this. Let's throw some hands.
So you kind of getting a Marab feeling approach with Bilal, boring ass fight.
Oh yeah, no, there's never been an exciting Bilal fight, but
I mean, the Sean Brady one was actually pretty exciting. I mean, he literally came in and just beat the shit out of Sean Brady.
That is true, and people didn't see that coming.
No,
I was all over Bilal that week. I mean, everyone was like, "Oh, Sean Brady, the grappler, Renzo Gracie, Philly." It's like, I don't know, guys. I really like Bilal here.
Yeah,
and it paid off.
There you go. Congrats, Jakey.
Yep. I remember that live stream like it was yesterday.
yeah. How do you see this weekend's main event going?
Honestly, I wanted to lean Curtis Blaydes, but I feel like everybody's scared of Sergey, or however you pronounce his name, Pavlovich. Yeah. Sergey. Sorry. But I think he's going to be scared to even really approach him, and once Pavlovich gets within 5 feet, I think it's going to be a KO first round.
Did you see the quote from Sergey saying, like, I hope that Curtis Blaydes tests my wrestling or something like that? It's like, Sergey,
no, you don't. About that. You
don't. I appreciate the confidence in your wrestling. Maybe keep that to yourself. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, because you don't want. I mean, I rewatched highlights from Curtis Blaydes and Volkov. I mean, he was just send a punch, shoot a takedown, send a punch, shoot a takedown, send a punch, shoot a takedown. He doesn't do that
anymore.
For sure.
Not since the Derek Lewis fight. He fucking doesn't do that anymore.
But I don't think he's needed to. He would be real stupid to not.
I mean, Dawkins was lit him up a few times in that first round, and he still didn't even consider it. Jairzinho as a kickboxer was landing some decent strikes. He wasn't considered.
He took Jairzinho down though
3 times. That was it. Yeah. And it was like the first one was in like 2 minutes in the first round. The second one was even later in the second round. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I stopped betting some of these close main events because it's like, you know what? I just want to enjoy it. I love this sport. This all came from our love of this sport. Yeah. And Jacob has fun betting on the fights on the live stream. I don't.
Well,
losing bets is not fun. Losing bets is not fun to me. So I only bet if I'm positive I'm going to win. And obviously I can't be right every single time, but I don't bet money to be like, who cares? No, I care. That's why especially I'm on camera, so I'm very accountable for every freaking bet I put on the board. So that's why I've been avoiding the last couple of main events because they've been super close. Could have gone either way. So you're on the Pavlovich side. You think he gets it done? It'll be an interesting fight.
I'm kind of upset with the Song Yadong replacement because that's the only fight I was really looking forward to. I knew the main event would probably be over pretty quick, and I don't know what we're really looking forward to this weekend now.
I don't know. There's a couple. I agree that was a really good fight, but
that 5 rounds kind of changes that fight. Yeah, it really does kind of change that fight.
Well, Song's gone 5 rounds. Ricky hasn't.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ricky was the favorite, but a slight favorite. I think that 5 rounds makes it a pick 'em on the betting odds.
It'll be Ricky was a dog too, and he flipped. It'll be interesting to see what happens to the new line, and once it gets a little closer, because I was very confident in a 3-round fight, but 5 is very different. But 5 is also that's a lot more takedowns to defend if you're Song.
Yeah,
and we've never seen Ricky get tired. I don't know why we would assume he would. We've never seen him get tired.
Yeah.
I'm honestly kind of shocked Song is even an underdog. I really think he's going to stop the takedown and really pick apart Ricky on the feet.
Smart man. We got a smart man right here.
He's that
Smart,
team
smart
alpha
man.
male. He's getting the wrestling looks, but Ricky just is relentless. And
Couldn't
all of
take
a
down
sudden,
Jack Shore, and we know how soft Jack Shore is.
he knocked him down.
He couldn't take him down. He tried over and over and over and over. So
We'll see. I agree with you. The 5 rounds, I think, changes stuff. One has 5-round experience, the other one doesn't. But we'll see. We will see. What else you have for us, Randy?
Honestly, I just really want to thank you guys because you guys fulfill my whole day at work. I listen to your guys' videos, and your live content is just hilarious. Like, you guys going back and forth is just absolutely. I can't even believe you guys have 12,000 subscribers. Like, how are you behind some of these other people? Because your
They were here
content
first.
is absolutely perfect.
We genuinely appreciate, like 100% appreciate all of that.
Harley.
that?
There's a Harley
On whose side?
on Randy's side,
Oh,
right? Wasn't that a Harley?
I don't know. I live on a main street, so
It was
gotcha.
a Harley.
so
I
many
think that
fucking
was a
cars that go by.
78.
Jacob lives next to a train station, so he
I
gets
think that
it.
was a 78 Harley.
I'm telling you, I'd rather live where you live because it's bummy out here, brother.
Jacob hasn't seen another human being in months. Anyway, no, that we genuinely appreciate those words. I mean, none of this is lost on us. And there are larger channels than us, but that they were here first.
I'll be honest. I don't get tired of hearing it. You know what I mean? I don't get fucking tired of it. So if everyone wants to call in and say that, I'll sit here all night.
Hey, I'm just being honest.
No, we appreciate you for sure. Obviously, none of this is anything without the people, and what genuinely, like, this is a lot of work. Most people think you click live and you're done. It is an insane amount of work. Like, and it takes away from every single graphic, all the notes, all the prep, the website, there's a lot that goes into it. And it's obviously not even just us. We got Josh grinding at the website, another Josh doing all the stat work, and then we have an Andy that edits the Fight Foods videos. So there's a lot of work that goes into all this. It takes away from my family. So like it is nice. It is nice to see that it's working.
Fucking river.
Yeah, I'm sure your wife's ready to beat your ass, dude. Some of these
She spanks him. I promise you that. She spanks him.
It was it definitely early on she was a lot less understanding than she is now. Now that it's like actually doing something, it's like,
Someone
you have
could
to
have
film?
got tubes tied. The other one could have got a vasectomy, and we saw how that worked out. So.
Hey, she got to be happy. You make some of the best food, man. I swear to God.
I appreciate it. Not last time. I blew it last time. But yeah, other than that,
he orders a goddamn good pizza. I'll tell you that. He orders
I
a
work at
goddamn
a
good
pizza place part time. I could have made you that pizza.
There you go.
I worked at a
Jacob
pizza place
prides
for
himself.
6-7 years. Fucking loved it. There's nothing like
Yeah.
restaurant life, man. It's the fucking best, honestly. I fucking miss it all the time.
Absolute
Dude, it's so much fun. It sucks so much, but it's so much fun at the same time.
Yeah,
Oh my
man.
God, I miss working in a restaurant. And everyone that works in a restaurant knows exactly that feeling. It's a fucking terrible job. You don't make shit for money. And when you're there, you kind of hate it. But the people you work with and stuff, it just makes it so much fun.
And
So
you
much
get
fun.
fat.
Yeah. Well, I didn't, but
Jacob's naturally the death skinny.
and pizza's the best. Yeah, because I fucking love pizza. I would work there. I'd
Not
eat
me,
pizza
brother.
fucking 6-7 days a week.
I got them titties, bro. Not me.
Prove it.
Prove it, dude. I got a fucking B cup over here, dog.
Do not prove it.
Oh
Do not prove it.
shit!
Oh, yeah.
Do not
You're
prove
gonna
it.
get me going.
Okay. All right. Everybody settle down. Randy, thanks so much for calling in. Genuinely 100%
problem.
appreciated.
You guys have a
Support
great rest of your night.
people like you make this all work, so we appreciate that very much.
Well, I'll be watching you guys. You have a great rest of your night.
Thank you. You too.
Appreciate
bud.
that. One of our short kings there.
We don't deserve.
Did you even hear what I said?
I heard what you said. We don't deserve the love that we get, frankly.
That was good.
Your buddy,
that was
$1.99 from Logan. You can't delete these comments. It's eating you up. No, it isn't. Thanks for the $2, you doofus. And he's just
another
referencing.
donation.
Hold on, let me scroll down. I stayed right there so that I could. Quint, $5. Angelo's my favorite. Quint
Not
really
that
knows.
one. You scrolled the other. What the fuck was that? You already read that one.
No, that was another one. He sent it twice.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was. He sent
No,
that.
it was not.
Dude, at 7:31,
Christ.
shut your dumbass mouth. At 7:31, Angelo is my favorite. Let's scroll down. Then we have your dumbass friend, 7:46. Then we have your dumbass friend again at 7:50. Then we have Quint again. Oh, 7:31. Why did it go back? That's so bizarre. Oh, yeah, it repeated all of these. All right, let me keep going. Here we go. Farang. No, Sam Pierce. Will Rosa going up in weight really affect her ability to fight against Dumont? And Priscila catch a beating? Will definitely catch a beating Saturday. I think Rosa going up is going to affect her. Maybe not as much because, like Jacob said, Dumont's not like a bully style fighter. But, I mean, going up in weight in the women's division is a much bigger deal than going up in weight in some of these other divisions. And if their skill set was even, which I don't even think it was. I think Norma was already better. But if their skill set was even, now she's going to give up size. Unless she relies solely on her speed, but I think Norma can go ahead, slow her down. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat.
My man Sam Pierce.
We have a call. I see you, John. We have a call. This is my friend. First of all, everybody is going to assume you're jerking off right now, John. Everybody's going to assume that. Why are you?
I don't know what this is. I don't know what you're live doing right now. You just sent me a text that said I'm live.
You texted. you texted me. You texted me.
He's like, oh, Angelo wants to FaceTime. Let me hop in bed and FaceTime Angelo.
Yeah, what?
Jesus Christ, what the fuck is this? Did you
You're
guys just
live-
expose yourselves?
You're
This guy
live
thought it was
on the
a
internet.
FaceTime link. He's laying in bed ready for Angelo. Are those balls healed yet, baby?
This is my. Oh yeah, Jenks. I got a vasectomy, so they're sore. But you're live on the internet to the public. The world is watching.
Jesus
FYI.
Christ.
This is my idiot friend Jacob above you.
What's up,
How's it
Jacob?
going, man?
Jenkins, when he's not lying in bed eating God knows what, and I don't know where his hands are, looks and sounds like Matt Damon. Do you watch Air yet?
Yeah, a pudgy Matt Damon at best. But wait, what is this? What are you doing? What are you live on YouTube for right now? What are you pitching?
we do our call. So, I got that stupid YouTube channel breaking down fights.
God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
on
guess
Thursday,
what? It's popular as fuck.
That is true. That is true. But on Thursdays, we go live and people call in, ask us questions about the fights, and hang out. So that's what you're doing
There's
right now.
thousands of people in here. There's 5,000 people watching this.
How many people are watching for real?
On a normal day, 300. Right now, less than 100.
Wait, there's 100 people.
It's 50. It's
Dude,
fucking 50.
A little context next time, bro.
I said I'm live on YouTube, and you're like, okay.
Jesus Christ.
Unreal.
Johnny,
Unreal.
you promised me a cutting board like 4 years ago. Where is it?
It's in process.
He's a woodworker?
He's a principal that turned into a fastener mogul, and then now is a woodworker. Hold on, hold on. I'm adding another caller. T. Who's T? Okay, they hung up. I think it's Tiffany trolling. That's why I threw her on here. So at my wedding, John, there's a video in my wedding video. John Jenkins has a full dance circle going absolutely berserk.
Yeah.
It's Johnny Jenks.
Now I just joined these phone calls late.
Honestly, no idea why you're laying in. It's 9 o'clock your time.
You can try and play it off, but we all know what just happened here. We all know what just happened here.
Jesus Christ! All right, Jenkins.
I think you changed both of our lives, honestly.
You got
Tonight, I
anything?
think you changed both of our lives tonight. We all learned a little bit something.
Yeah, I learned a new layer about Angelo also.
Shit.
Is what I'm doing these days. Listen, I want to let you guys get back to whatever your viewers are here for. Not here for this. They're not here.
This is it. I mean,
They
this is
literally aren't
fucking
here
it,
for
man.
this bullshit, but I hear you. All right, well, call me tomorrow.
All right, guys. How do I get out of this?
I'll kick you out of here. I got
Just
it.
set the phone up and let us watch you sleep.
Goodbye.
But seriously, if you want.
Like, so he texted me. He's building he's not a woodworker. He's building a big
He's
table
a
for
carpenter.
him.
It's fucking Jesus.
No, he's a fastener mogul. The dude is like, he's doing ridiculously well selling fucking screws and nails. Like, insanely well. Runs this
I
whole
do
big
pretty
empire.
well with screws and nails as well.
Okay. He like runs this whole big empire. And
Some would call my an empire.
he's building that. Remember that big ass table I built for my grill in COVID?
Nope.
He's building one now. So he's been texting me questions, and he texted me while we were live. And I said
the whole point was for him to ask that question, and then he didn't even ask that question.
I didn't think he was going to click the link. I was just like, I'm live on YouTube, just call into the show. And then first of all, I did not expect him to be laying in bed.
Yeah, well. Angelo needs me. He needs me. He needs me. He needs me.
Jesus Christ. He literally does. He does look and sound like Matt Damon. Just enough Massachusetts accent to not be annoying. Not enough.
See that at all.
Not enough.
No offense. He was a decent looking guy, you know, but he's not fucking Matt Damon. I'll tell you that.
Nobody on their back is. But anyway, somebody asked that guy with the job interview. No, that guy's an absolute doofus bum. Let's see.
I used to hate him too, but we're good friends now.
Dude, the other day he's asking all sorts of like behind
That
the
was
scenes.
so funny. You were asking a lot of questions.
He asked like his first question
And then
was
he's
like
I do own We Want Pigs Canada.
his first question was like, how does the optimizer work? Where do those
That
numbers
was
come
such
from?
a great interaction.
And I answered like respectfully. Then he asked another question. He's like, you wouldn't mind giving me the formula for this, would you? I was like, yeah, I would mind. You're not getting that formula. And then he asked another question. I was like, you're asking a lot of questions. We're done here. These are not normal questions. So yeah, he's done.
I mean, he did offer me a job.
Go work for him. And then Farang, before you asked, it's not this comment, but you said, why would you need to get meat shipped in Texas? You live in Texas. That meat that I cooked in that last video is beef shank with the long bone in it. That's not something that a local butcher is going to have. You got to special order it no matter what.
That was a Wyoming cast.
So I ordered it online, and they
not Texas steer. You got to go clear Wyoming. Get steer like that.
I'm gonna ask
Clear.
Tiffany.
I'm talking North Wyoming too.
Oh, there's no way it's Tiffany calling in. I didn't send her the link. So whoever T is has tried to call in a few times. I thought it was T for Tiffany, but where would she get the link from? That ain't her.
That ain't her.
Boy, we'll hang out for a little bit longer. These streams are nice and short. Quick hangout, casual. You want to talk about fights? Talk about fights. You want to talk about my buddy laying in his bed? That's fine too. That's the second friend of mine that called laying in bed. Remember my other neighbor did? And people were like, what the fuck? Why are they always in bed,
I
Jake?
think Bo did too.
I think he was like on the couch or something. But yeah, why is everybody
Oh no, he was in the bathroom. He was sitting on the toilet, wasn't he? Wasn't he in the bathroom?
hiding from
I
the
think
family?
I think he literally was in the bathroom. Holy
Whispering.
shit, man! Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. Totally terrified of what may or may not happen. I watched first of all, I call it Mario, the movie or the video game. For some reason said Mario growing up, right? And my girls are like, why do you say Mario? It's not Mario, it's Mario. Anyway, we watched Mario last night. That was a good movie. It's a very good movie.
Way to
Dude.
bring up a topic we can both fucking talk about. Why the
Well,
fuck would I watch Mario?
What else do you do with your time? You browse TikTok and watch Kill
I
Tony.
work my ass off for this fucking channel is what I do.
Really? Did we film? We're going to be in a movie. Did we film that yet, Jake?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even have the fucking energy to go through that fucking whole thing again. But yeah,
Okay.
go ahead and just blame that on me. Yeah, that's
Did
fine.
you-
What a fucking joke. I don't even
Did
have the
you-
fucking energy. Yeah, go ahead, Angelo.
Did you send me the PSDs for the call-in show that I asked for?
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you send me the PSDs for the regular show that I asked for?
Go ahead.
Work my ass off. Kid fucking faces bananas. All right, we got Vicious is
For
calling.
8 hours.
Okay, congratulations. Vicious, how you doing?
Ability.
What's going on?
What's
How
up,
are you?
baby?
Nothing. Yeah, Angelo, you know how this is. I'm put the 100th baby item I put together.
All that time and effort, and I guarantee I'm still
What
going to
was
hear
it?
a smoke detector beep.
Oh yeah,
Cabinet?
100%. Yeah, you know what's crazy? No, you know what? It might actually get done this weekend because the let me see if I can't flip the camera, but this bouncer I just put together needs a C battery, so I'm gonna be in the battery aisle.
Yeah, you might as well get yourself a 9-volt.
Yeah, 9-volt. Wow.
How old is the baby?
My daughter who just screamed is 6, but the baby will be here. They keep changing the date, but it's supposed to be May 1st. It might be tomorrow. It might be next.
Oh
week.
yeah. Oh boy, that's
Shit.
close.
If it's right now, we're staying live, and you're taking us with. If it's right now,
No, it's not right.
We're gonna sit here. We're gonna go through the whole thing together.
Man, no, it'd be pretty. It would be pretty sick. I told you already. When he joins the UFC, he's gonna be night.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, yep.
It's a boy, for sure.
Yeah, we boy for sure.
Yeah. To go
And you
from
said you're going with Jacob? Is that what you said?
No, night.
Oh,
Night.
To go from a 6-year-old that probably sleeps through the night, you could talk to him, normal conversation, to a baby. Oh man, that's got to be rough. Babies are the worst. The absolute worst.
Yeah, we had good luck with my daughter, and
She was good, easy.
yeah, so we're hoping for the same thing.
Yeah, mine. My first was an absolute colicky nightmare. The second was a lot easier, but the first was just I can't. Babies. Oof.
And then somebody in the comments talking about William Knight. No, not William Knight. It's gonna be night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be
You're good.
Man, gonna have a Sergey Pavlovich record, just first round or kill.
There you go. Real quick, we do have a super chat from Matt R. He asked, "Who is worse?" I guess it's for Jacob. Diana Belbita or Maria Oliveira?
Diana.
Whatever.
Belbita. And it's Miss Belbita.
You meant to say Miss Lines and then didn't.
No, it's Miss Belbita. No, I've got
Real
some
quick,
Brazilians.
I
I got some Brazilians lined up.
Man, Jacob last week, Gomes. Oh my god,
You like that?
bro. The UFC fighters. I was telling my boy that when I was watching it. They put the tweet to the fighters after the first round, like, man, that was intense. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they're saying. That entire after the first round, all the tweets like, man, Gomez is mean. I'm like, she's gonna finish her. Just because other UFC fighters is feeling the intensity to the TV screen, like she's gonna finish her.
Hell yeah.
That was
Fucking
pretty sick.
just rocked her shit. Were you surprised by that?
Yeah,
I
I'm
wasn't
pretty
surprised
sure.
by that.
No, I wasn't surprised by the finish. Actually, honestly, like, you know what I mean. Body language tells it all, and Brazil just didn't really look the part. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Right.
If she was gonna win the fight, I didn't know where she was gonna take it. You know what I mean? And it just seems like she was getting pieced up on the feet. If it got to the ground, Gomes was gonna, either work her there or just show that she's resistant, to getting subbed or getting in a bad position on the ground. But man,
Right.
that was tight.
Yeah, that was a good lock of the week. That was a fun one
And
to
for
watch.
premium members, this is my only commercial, but I mean, I got her for premium members at plus 170 on Sunday. By the time the line closed, it was, I think, plus 115, plus 120. So there you go.
This week too, right? Oh, there's a smoke detector. This week too, right? You got it plus 180.
Well, lock of the week, yeah, but it hadn't moved. So
Oh, he's still plus 180.
plus 175, something like that. But
That's a big lock of the week, man. It's a big lock of the week.
I like the value in this week too. Honestly, I think honestly, out of all the dogs in the card, I don't know who your number 2 or who you were leaning towards, but I think a Gomez and Sergey are probably the 2, right?
yeah, Sergey probably would have been the backup. Probably would have been the
A
backup.
lot of people calling for you to make Sergey the lock of the week. It's hard to do that. I mean, that should be a 50-50 fight.
Yeah, it's heavyweights. Heavyweights is
Yeah.
much more unpredictable.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I can agree.
Who do you think wins, Vicious?
See, I'm kind of biased on this pick, is because Curtis's younger brother I went to school with, and it wasn't like a known thing. We were in grade school at this time, so what Curtis is probably. I think he's 32. I'm 29, so me and his younger brother are the same age, and I didn't make this realization until fairly recently, and I'm like, hold on, they got the same last name spelled the same way, and I'm like, then I I think I went to his Facebook or whatever, and he, as a matter of fact, in one of Curtis's highlights videos, they show his family. I think his brother is right there, and who I know, his name is Colin. Shout out to Colin. But I talked to his brother, and obviously, I don't get the full insider, but spoiler alert, Curtis is ready for this. It's not going to be like what everybody. I think Sergey, if he enforces his, it's just one of those fights like you guys broken down on. We want picks on the live stream. Hey, this fight can go either way.
Yeah,
it's two guys that want to enforce their way. And their way of when they enforce it is pretty dominant. If you get if Curtis gets them on the ground and starts throwing them razor elbows and starts the ground and pound, I can see it all day long. You know what I mean? For friends of UFC fighters purposes, I'm rooting for Curtis, but the Russian ain't playing with nobody.
Nope, he's definitely been putting people out of there with some insane power, people with some great chins. It's gonna be a fun main event. It's a good main event, and it has title implications, so I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Yeah, I like it as well too. I think it's pretty good.
For sure. What else? What else you got for us, Vicious?
Are they really? What happened with the Charles thing? Is that like a controversy thing? Is that just because they figured it would deserve to be its own main event? What's going on with that?
Charles Oliveira?
Yeah, the Neil.
Oh, they said he's hurt, so they're just moving it a few cards.
They said what?
Charles Oliveira got hurt, so they're just moving that fight a few cards.
Fuck.
Yeah, like I don't know what Jacob, did they say where they're moving it? UFC 290?
I think it's just 289. No, I think it's just 289. Which
Just
it was
one?
like, yeah, it's like, well, what kind of injury is like a 2-week injury? You just got to take 2 weeks off. Maybe just rolled an ankle or something. I don't.
Is it only 2 weeks between those two cards?
No, I'm saying to delay it, like just like you're training 2 weeks or whatever.
Oh, you know what?
It makes sense.
It could all be fake. It could all be fake because UFC 289 is one of the worst pay-per-views of all time. It could literally be the UFC being like, guys, do us a favor. Let's move you over to 289. Do it in Canada. Because UFC 289 is like the worst pay-per-view.
And it's not going to be 289 because they did announce the main event is Nunes and.
But they can still make it a title fight's always going to be a main event. But they can still make it a
announced the
co-main
main event. But they announced it as the main event.
I don't think that's going to be a bad event as everybody thinks it's going to be. Like the last weekend's event, they could barely sell tickets. There was a 3.5 drive for me. I almost thought about going. Day of 125 Hunter Club, $65 those leads. I'm in there. I mean, for the wall for Max Holloway and Arnold. For the wall.
I'm trying to see UFC 289. Charles Oliveira rescheduled for Vancouver. Yeah, UFC 289.
Pretty sick.
Jacob.
There's not going to be any issue selling that.
Yeah, so it's the co-main event for the Amanda Nunes card. So they're saying Charles Oliveira is injured. It's possible that behind the scenes they're like, this card sucks. Like, it's really, really bad. They need a really good fight. Let's move you over to the co-main slot. And that could be what it was. Because Dana said it took a lot of money. Remember that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did hear that about that. That's what I said. I was like, is there controversy behind it? Like, it took a lot of money.
They just said that it was Charles Oliveira got injured. That's all they said publicly. That's all anybody said publicly. But it could literally have been, hey, 289 blows. Let's go ahead and help them out. Did you fall down a flight of stairs? Oh, there you are.
No, I put my phone on fire trying to grab my charger.
All right. Well, what else you got for us? I'm going to let you go, and then we'll hang out for a few minutes, and we're probably out of here in a couple.
Man. Trying to think. Is there anything else I like about this card? I wanted to ask about this card. Man, at least my book, which I know I've told you, shared this with you before. Man, have you guys seen a lot of not line movement, but just lines completely disappearing for the main event on round lines?
I haven't noticed on Bet Online. I think it's at 1.5 though, so I think it's a tough one. Why was yours 2.5?
No, so Bovada's weird. It'll open up like when you guys do the Tuesday video. It'll let me know what the round line is, exactly what you guys are. So it was a 1.5 for me. Now I got all the rounds, and like for example, a minus 550 is under 3.5.
Oh, okay, yeah. Bet Online only does that with certain fights. Have you seen those recently, Jacob? Where you can pick any? Yeah, Bet Online. I think they have. I think they just do 1.5 and then whatever it is. It depends, but yeah, those are always better because then you can just pick the highest one that's a reasonable number and say under, and you're good.
Yeah, I think over 1.5 is plus money on my book. Should be over for you guys too.
It may be. If it is for your
It's minus 140.
Wow.
over. Oh yeah, damn.
Oh, you mean over? Over is plus
Yeah, yeah.
110.
Yeah, that's
plus
what I'm
Okay,
saying.
yeah. Okay, I was thinking. I think if you think Sergey's gonna win, you bet the under. I think if you think Curtis is gonna win, I think at least goes another 2 minutes and 31 seconds into the second round.
I mean, they could just stare at each other because one doesn't want to get taken down, one doesn't want to get hit.
I'm talking to guys at the gig, and you know, I was like 60% of people think that Curtis is going to throw that jab out there, like, you know, as an intimidation factor to finally throw a big shot or finally shoot, and Sergey's going to time that shit and just fucking blast him.
Sure. Yeah. Anything? I'm not touching it at all because it's a couple of heavyweights. They both have clean paths to victory, but it'll be. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a really good main event. I'm hoping I'm home. We'll see what happens. It's normal start time, right?
Yeah. Jake, are you doing the Flyers.express?
What?
Just nickname for the live stream.
Oh, yeah.
Flyers
it starts at
Express.
I think it starts at 3 our time.
I mean,
Angelo.
shit, we're either going to the moon or we're going somewhere, but usually
That's
the moon.
funny.
Main card at 6 or 7.
That's funny.
Bouts, right?
What?
The amount of fights this week is light.
It's 12.
12. Yeah, I think 12.
And next week is 12 too. It was 13, but they just lost one. So a couple 12s in a row. I don't mind the 12 fight cards.
Worse than me.
Yeah, I mean,
and what's gonna suck is that, you know, the DraftKings thing. You know, I like the DraftKings thing. Like Carl Williams, that destroyed you. You can't even. They don't let you do the subs anymore.
yeah, when they
When they did the subs thing, that was perfect. Now they don't let you sub anymore.
no, the 12 fight cards are tricky when you lose.
And there's got to be
fight.
there's got to be something weird that happens with when they can tell people about those, because they purposely wait until after the broadcast starts, until everything gets going, and then they announce it. There's got to be something, I guess, just for viewership. I don't know, but there's something, because they know that news before when they announce it. I mean, they have to know an hour or two before. So it's just weird when they release it.
They do wait, and they allowed late player swap, and then I think people were gaming the system because then as you're watching, you're making tweaks.
Yeah, I benefited from it as well too, because you could go into the DraftKings ownership, get all the dogs, just to have free. You know, like, okay, you 2 of those dogs you're probably going to hang on to because you actually think they'll win. But at the last second, you could play with what favorites you wanted as the fight card progresses. For example, I'm trying to think. Oh, the Izzy card. I forget what dog won. I'm like, I think it was when Gastelum won, and I was pissed. I literally told everybody that I ever tell anything about bets, just take the dogs for the rest of the night and cross your fingers. And sure enough, majorities of the dogs and won up until Izzy. So
no, they did it wrong. They did it wrong because they allowed you to change your lineup the whole event. Where what they need to do is no lineup changes whatsoever unless there's a drop.
Yeah, just
if
unlock
there's
that
a drop,
player.
yeah, if there's a drop, that one person leaves your lineup, and then you can, if you can afford somebody, great. If you can't, it is what it is. But they basically were like, you can change your lineup until that fight is done, and which is just stupid. But all right, Vicious, I'm gonna let you go here. We're just gonna hang out for a few more minutes, and then I'm out of here. But thanks for calling in, and good luck with the baby.
Oh yeah, no problem. Appreciate it. And man, dude in the comments, I get everybody, you know, loves Pavlovich. The last thought before I leave, you can't expect every fighter that we watch. You can't expect to get the exact same version of him from the last fight. So yeah, Derek Lewis knocked him the fuck out. I'm pretty sure if he comes out here with the same bullshit, which is probably what I said, throwing that fake jab and not looking to, do his takedowns effectively or whatever, yeah, he's gonna get knocked out. But I would have to assume that the man's worked on his game.
I mean, anything's possible. We've seen that it's MMA. We've seen people go out there. I mean, how many times has Jacob screamed at the screen?
I don't yell. I don't do that.
Why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing this? It's absolutely wild. But we'll see. I'm just gonna enjoy that fight. Watch it. It matters for the title, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, thanks so much for hopping on. Change that damn battery. And good luck with that kid.
Someone in the comments will change my battery. Like, look, dude.
Oh, they love it.
Not the capability of going to get the battery. It's just that no one. I work at the call center. I got 2 kids, man.
No, you're good.
I go to Vegas 4 times a year. You know what I'm saying? Leave me alone.
I get it, man. I get it. It's just wild that battery can beep for 11 months to tell you the battery's low. Not that low.
It's probably been beeping
just
for
lasted
longer
11.
than that. I've been here for 2 years now. It's probably been beeper longer than that.
Yeah. But good luck with good luck with the baby. Everything's about to change. So good luck with all that.
All right, for sure.
All right, we'll see you, dude. Man, I couldn't imagine, because my girls, they're 4 and 6. They sleep. I mean, they're sassy and you deal with all that bullshit, but it's like, it's bedtime, good night, and then I can do this, and Tiffany's hanging out over there. No problem. If we had a baby, oh my God, why do you think never again. Never again. Never again. No baby. Jacob, don't have a kid. Don't have a kid. Just be fun Uncle Jacob that daddy doesn't let hang out with the kids alone. Just be that person. And we're good. I told you I put you down as Avery's emergency contact for camp. So, just in case.
All right.
Just in case. And yeah, I did. Takes a man to make a man. I don't got it in me. I don't got it in me. If you had a kid, would you want a boy or a girl?
Oh, boy. Actually, you know what? I just want them to be healthy.
Yeah, there it is. There you go.
100% a boy. I would have a boy, too. I know I would have a boy.
Because you're a man?
No, I just know. Anytime you picture something, I just know that's going to happen. And I would make it happen. A little, half American, half Brazilian little baby.
A bright red caramel skinned baby. How hard is that? Congrats.
That thing would be beautiful, huh?
Tiffany texted me
with my piercing blue eyes. Oh my God! Imagine a Brazilian. Imagine Paulo Costa, but he has my eyes. I mean, that would be my son. Would be Paulo Costa. Literally, I would birth the next Paulo Costa, except he would have piercing blue eyes
and be 5'6".
Take over the world. He'd take over the fucking world.
I mean, your personality and his is similar. You're both weird as hell online, so that'll work. There you go.
I think he meant funny.
Sometimes I don't think his translates as well as it should. Sometimes he's a little bizarre. You got any last things here? I'm gonna go hang out, relax.
Nope, I'm starving.
All right, you go get some food. Let me finish up these promos. Guys, thanks for hanging out, as always. The call-in show is fun, it's quick, it's easy, and we genuinely appreciate everybody who calls in. And the lines are open every single Thursday, except next Thursday. Jacob, on Monday, we're going live. Monday is our Tuesday breakdown is on Monday. Do not forget that. And then Thursday, I can't do the call-in show. So next week, it's just a Monday. It's just a Monday. Yeah, I know you hate it. Anyway, it's Monday. So don't get everybody watching, it's Monday. Without fail, somebody's going to be like, are they not live? Where's the live? It's Monday. Next week, it's Monday. Guys, if you want $50, I'll send you $50. WeWantPicks.com/bets. We have 4 different sportsbook betting partners. Every single one of them offers their own bonus. There's pros and cons to each of them. Some allow you to cash out parlays, some don't. BetOnline has the earliest odds and the best props, but they're not as flexible. Like every single one has their own pros and cons. Go there, pick your, what book makes the most sense for you. Sign up, make a deposit, and I'll send you $50 as a thank you if you use our links. And then become a premium member. It's only $10 a month, and you're going to get anything you could ever imagine. You're going to get all the picks, all the bets, all the analysis. You're going to get all the tools like the line movement tracker. You're going to get detailed data, metrics, analytics. You're going to get DraftKings ownership projections, player rankings, all of that information. And these are literally the best in the game statistically. That's not an opinion. We're adding more and more analysts. Artem is live now. There are 2. Did you know there's 2 Bellator cards this week? There's 2.
No.
Yeah, there are 2 Bellator. They're in Hawaii. There's 2 different Bellator cards this week. Artem has broken down both of them and given you his bets for both of those Bellator cards. That is on premium. And we now accept credit cards. So for all the people that are like, I hate PayPal, I don't have PayPal, or PayPal ban. You have any? Dude, I would say at least 5 people a week. Hey, do you take credit cards? Because PayPal banned me a long time ago over something stupid. So, well, now we can take your money. Jacob, any last words for the peeps?
I'm good.
Well, you're just loaded with enthusiasm today. Thanks so much.